Welcome, Aries, to your weekly reading. This is for the 27th of July to the 3rd of August. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. We are going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then look at your possible challenges. Thirdly, messages and advice from Spirit. Your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Aries, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. We are going to start off over here with King of Wands and Two of Cups. Now, Aries, what I'm seeing at the beginning of this week is that there is somebody coming through presenting as King of Wands. Now, it doesn't matter what the gender of this person is, it is the energy of King of Wands I'm speaking about. And this particular person could be somebody in your life, or it could be somebody you have called in. But Aries, this person is strong. They're dynamic, they're creative, they're innovative. They have this way of making an impact wherever they go. Now, because we see the Two of Cups here, I do feel whoever this person is and whatever the relationship is, we're talking about something quite wonderful happening between you. So, for example, if King of Wands is your significant other, they could propose or they could suggest you go on a fantastic romantic getaway this week. They could ask you to move in with them. If King of Wands is a friend, perhaps they've got a great business idea, something they want to do on the side, and they ask you to join them as a business partner. This could be a new boss you interview with, somebody who thinks outside the box, who impresses you, and who you know will be such a fantastic person to work with. I do see something quite wonderful happening between you and King of Wands. Under your possible challenges, we have 9 of Cups and 10 of Wands. This is wonderful to see, my dear Aries, because 10 of Wands tells me that something happens this week that allows you to release out of a situation that has been quite a heavy burden for you for some time. Now, this could be, say, for example, Aries, you haven't been feeling that well for weeks. Maybe you're getting headaches or stomach ache, and you're starting to get really worried, like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? Is there something serious happening? And you know how our imagination can get away from us. This tells me that this week you hear news that allows you to end the worry, end the heavy burden, and you move into 9 of Cups. I see you, my dear Aries, leaping for joy. So you get really good news back, say, from your doctor. You're in perfect health, and whatever you might have, maybe you perhaps need to change something in your diet or take a vitamin. It's this kind of relief. If you, say, have been working on a project that you really cannot bear at work, but you have no choice but to just get on with it, I do see that this week that project is probably ending, and here you are out there celebrating because you've closed this down. So I do see you, my dear Aries, really moving out of this energy and having this wonderful feeling of freedom and happiness. Spirit is coming in and they want you to know that this week, Aries, you are going to be offered or given something that is going to move you into Nine of Pentacles. So we see 2 nines coming through for you, and both of these nines are exceptionally positive. Now, what I'm seeing here with Knight of Cups could very well be our King of Wands coming in and offering you something. Your significant other asking you to get married or move in with them, your friend asking you to go into business with them, your boss giving you an incredible promotion or being made a great job offer. But I do see you moving into a position where you feel that this is the most perfect move upward for you. I see you feeling as though you are blessed by abundance and prosperity. And this abundance and prosperity could be abundance in health, prosperous in your finances, abundant in romantic love or family love. It will be, of course, very personal to you. But what comes in allows you to acknowledge you are exactly where you dreamt of being. This is very exciting energy, my dear Aries. Let's move on to your unexpected blessing. And we have Queen of Wands and 4 of Swords. You, my dear Aries, are presenting this week as Queen of Wands. Once again, it's the energy of Queen of Wands we are speaking about. When we get the Queen and the King of the same suit of the tarot coming through, it speaks to us of a soulmate or twin flame connection. And we saw that here immediately. So we know that there is something incredible between you and King of Wands. And whoever they are, I do believe, my dear Aries, you have been working on this with the Queen of Wands energy. As you can see, she is creating magic in her hands. Queen of Wands has the ability to co-create with Spirit and manifest what she wants to see in her life. That magic in your hand there is the magic we saw here between you and King of Wands. 4 of Swords tells me that whatever is happening now is very connected to what your heart has been calling out for. And we see here, once again, Aries, the amount of time you have dreamt about this. You have prayed, visualized, and meditated on it. And now you are about to see your manifestation come through. At the end of the week, I see you feeling very connected to Spirit. And not only that, with our Queen of Wands energy, I feel your intuition is heightened. You feel the excitement of what is happening and is about to happen. And you, my dearest Aries, have closed off a certain chapter, being what came before, and you and King of Wands are walking through into a new chapter. So this could be that you're starting that new job. It could be that this weekend you're starting to make plans to move in together. This could be that you're breaking the news to your family that you're planning a wedding or planning an engagement. This is how we see the week ending. A really positive week, Aries. Let's go ahead now and get a message from your angels for the week. Forgiveness and understanding. This is a very interesting message. Aries, what your angels are telling you is that when wonderful and incredible things now happen in your life, you are going to look at situations and relationships that have not gone well for you with fresh eyes. When we feel blessed, when we feel loved, when we feel appreciated, we are able now to turn around and look at certain things that happened in the past, but with a much more forgiving and understanding perspective. I do feel that with this forgiveness and understanding, you will actually release a lot of painful energies and memories, because actually there's no room for them anymore. So when it comes up, say in conversation, oh, remember when your ex did this and this and this, you won't say, yes, what an incredibly hurtful time. I can't believe they did that to me. You will have this feeling now of, my gosh, I wonder what they were going through that caused them to behave in such a way. Do you see the difference? And this is because you, my dear Aries, have moved onward and upward, and you are living a completely new experience. That is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.